Hello friends, today's project is a crochet bralette with a single sleeve. You can find the list of materials in the description box, and if you like this video, please leave us a thumbs up and click subscribe. First, we're going to make an I-cord. To do this, you're going to fold the yarn in half and make sure that you have enough length that you need for your wrists. Now make a slip knot and insert the hook into the knot. From here, we will separate the upper strand and the lower strand. Now you're going to wrap the lower strand into the hook, hold that in place, and yarn over and pull through. Again, wrap the lower strand into the hook, hold that in place, yarn over, and pull through. Repeat this process until you have enough length that you need for your wrist. To secure the I-cord, we're going to cut the yarn. And we're going to make a knot twice. To start, we're going to make a chain that will go from the underbust towards the bust plus 2 chains. For my size, that will be 14 chains plus 2. And once you have that, you're going to work a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. To do that, you're going to yarn over, insert the hook in the 4th chain, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on the hook. Now make a double crochet into each chain. At the very end, we're going to add another 2 double crochet at the very last chain. That means in the very last chain there will be 3 double crochet stitches. End of row 1, we're going to turn our work and make a single crochet into each stitch. To do a single crochet, you're going to insert the hook in the 1st stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Make a single crochet into each chain. End of row number 2. Next, chain 3. Chain 3 here will count as 1 stitch. Turn your work, and for row number 3, we're going to do a double crochet in the back loop of each stitch. Now this stitch is the same as a double crochet, the only difference is we're going to insert the hook in the back loop of each stitch. End of row number 3. From here, we're going to be increasing, so we will add another 2 double crochet at the very last stitch. That means at the very last stitch, we will have 3 stitches. Now every time you will work the double crochet back loop row, you will be adding 2 double crochet stitches. So on this side, we will be increasing and the other side will remain straight. Now repeat row number 2 and row number 3 until the length of your panel will go from the side of the body towards the middle of the chest. I just finished my panel. I have about 23 rows with 38 stitches at the very last row. From here, we will work at the upper part of our panel. Now chain 4. Chain 4 counts as 2 stitches. Now we're going to add 1 extra double crochet in that same row. Next, we're going to skip the next row, and then we're going to work 1 double crochet in the double crochet back loop row, chain 1, and another double crochet all in that same row. So this will be the pattern that you will repeat throughout the upper part of the panel. So double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, and then skip the single crochet row. Do that until you reach the end. Here I have my stitches. Next, we're going to turn our work, and then we will slip stitch in the chain 1 space from the previous row. And then we will repeat the same pattern again, chain 4, double crochet in the same chain 1 space, and then on the next chain 1 space we will work double crochet, chain 1 and another double crochet. Repeat this for each of the chain 1 space. When you're done with that, you're going to repeat row number 2 for the upper part of the panel until the length of your panel will completely cover the breast. Here I have my finished panel, and I have about 4 rows of the mesh in the upper part. Now what you're going to do is repeat everything from the very beginning to make the second panel. Next, we're also going to make another 2 I-cords for the front and back panels. These I-cords will measure around half a meter long. When you have your I-cord, you're going to draw that through both panels at the very first row, and from there you're going to connect it and create a knot at the end, and repeat everything from the very beginning so that you can make the back panels. Connect both panels with a slip stitch on both sides. To connect the mesh, you're going to slip stitch twice in each of the row. I just finished connecting my front and back panels, and from here we will proceed with the sleeves. Now what you're going to do is you're going to attach the yarn into the chain 1 spaces from the upper part of the panel, and to do that we're going to determine the placement of the armhole. So you're going to use a tape measure for this. For my size, that would be about 1.5 inch or 2 inches from the seam in the side. Yeah, so you're going to do that with a tape measure, and then you're going to mark the chain 1 space where the chain for the armhole will be attached. And then from there we're going to create a chain. By the way, mine will be around it will be attached at the 4th chain 1 space starting from the side of the starting from the seam. So from here we're going to make a chain that will go all the way to the back side. For my size, that would be about 50 chains. Once you have your chain, you need to be careful not to twist it, and then you're going to slip stitch into the opposite chain 1 space at the back side of your work. So since I have mine at the 4th chain 1 space, then I will also attach the chain at the 4th chain 1 space on the back side of my top. After that, we're going to single crochet into each stitch around the armhole. As you can see here, I have my single crochet as well as on the chain spaces at the sleeve. After that, we're going to slip stitch in the very first stitch or at the very first single crochet, and then we're going to chain 3 to proceed with the next round. So do not turn your work, chain 3 and then do a double crochet stitch into each stitch all the way around. At the end of this round, we're going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3, and again, do not turn your work. Now round number 3, we're going to chain 1. Chain 1 here does not count as a stitch, so we're going to single crochet in that same stitch. And then single crochet into each stitch all the way around. At the end of the round, you're going to slip stitch in the first stitch, and that ends round number 3. Coming down to round number 4, you're going to chain 3, and then this time we're going to do a double crochet in the back loop. So round number 4, double crochet in the back loop all the way around. At the end of round number 4, we're going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3. And from here, we're going to repeat round number 3 and round number 4 until the length of the sleeve will reach down to the down to your elbows, or you can also extend this. That will until it will reach the wrists, depending on how you would like the length to be. I have a total of 48 rows for my size, which lands just below my elbow. And for the next part, we're going to work the ruffles, starting with a chain of 3. Chain 3 will count as 1 double crochet, and on the next stitch, we're going to be increasing, so work 3 double crochet stitches in the next stitch. On the next stitch, you're going to work 1 double crochet, and on the next stitch, another 3 double crochet. This will be the pattern that you will repeat for each of these stitches all the way around. Do that and meet me back later once you're finished with this part. At the end of this round, we're going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3. and then chain 3. Chain 3 will count as 1 stitch, and for the last round we're going to double crochet into each stitch all the way around. After that, we're going to slip stitch at the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3 and fasten off your work. Next, place the I-cord to the opening of the sleeve. After this, we're going to count the stitches from the armpit of our sleeve, and we will use that number as a reference to attach our second strap from the opposite side of our top. So count the stitches and use that number as a reference to create your straps for the other side of the top, and after that we're going to fasten off and cut the yarn. To make the leaf, we're going to chain 12 chains, and then we're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook and double crochet as well in the next 2 chains. That means we have 4 double crochet in total. Next, make a triple crochet, and to do that we're going to yarn over twice, insert the hook in the next chain, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on the hook, and that is a triple crochet. Next, we're going to make a double triple crochet. To do that, we're going to yarn over 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. Insert the hook in the next chain. Grab the yarn and pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Repeat that. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops again, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on the hook. On the next stitch, we will repeat another triple crochet. Yarn over twice and repeat the same pattern. Next, we will make a double crochet. On the next stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet, and to do that we're going to yarn over, insert the hook in the next stitch or chain, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook, and yarn over and pull through all of the loops on the hook. Now on the very last chain, we're going to make 3 single crochet. So insert your hook in the last chain, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through all of the loops. So 3 single crochet in the last chain. Now working on the opposite side of the stitches, we're going to insert our hook here in the half double crochet stitch. Now on that stitch, we're going to make another half double crochet stitch. Okay, so yarn over and insert the hook into the half double crochet stitch. Grab the yarn and pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through all of the loops. Next, make a double crochet into the double crochet stitch. next stitch is a triple crochet, so we will make a triple crochet in the same stitch again. And on the next stitch is a double triple crochet, so yarn over 3 times. Next, triple crochet, and the next stitch is a double crochet. So the last 4 stitches will be a double crochet stitch. So now to close this stitch, we're going to slip stitch into the last stitch, but we will not insert the hook into the stitch. Instead, we will place it in the space between the last 2 stitches. Okay? Now chain 2 to close the leaf, and then you're going to make or leave a reasonably long tail so that we can attach this to the bottom of our top later. So to do that, we're going to take the new yarn and place that into the first row of our crochet top. So, and then we're going to make 2 single crochet in the first row. So the first row will be a row of double crochet, and that is where we will insert our yarn. Next, we will take our leaf and make sure that you are crocheting from the back side of the leaf. Now insert the hook into the chain 1 of the leaf, and then slip stitch. Next, we will skip the single crochet row, and then we will make 2 single crochet in the double crochet row. Skip the single crochet row again, and then we're going to take our leaf and insert from the back side at the chain 1 stitch. Grab the yarn and slip stitch, and then make 2 single crochet in the double crochet row. So this is basically how you're going to attach the leaf, and you're going to do that until you reach the other side or the back side of the top and fasten off your work. Once you're done with that, you're going to repeat the same pattern as well for the other side of the top, but this time we're going to flip our work, and then we're going to start adding our leaf from the left side. So same direction as the previous one. After that, we're going to weave in all of the ends, and that marks the end of this tutorial. And if you will make this top, please don't forget to tag us on social media and share this video to your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.